G'day, welcome to another fishing mission. It's cold, it's winter, got all the usual gear on board. I'm going solo this time, so might be a bit lonely, but I'm sure we'll manage. 1 degree. Yeah, wish me luck. Everywhere you go, eh? How hard is it? I haven't been down here for a while, so I'm just walking the entrance to see what it's like and where it goes. Better idea than just charging on down with the trailer on and getting stuck straight away. Right, way around to the left. Nice and hard, looks sweet as. Piece of cake, should be easy as getting back out. Nice and calm out there. Right, I'm all set up. Got the crab pot out there. See, hopefully we get some bait. I'm going to put a rod out and hopefully over the high tide get some bait as well. That's the plan. The moon's up here, so we'll let that get a bit lower and then I'll put a Kontiki out, and then we'll just cruise along and see how the day unfolds. Oh yes, I mentioned it's cold. Man, there's a bit of a easterly breeze coming down the beach. That's why I've parked here, so I've got a bit of shelter from it, and it's going to turn towards the north tonight. So tonight and tomorrow morning I should get no breeze. I'll light the fire and I'll have somewhere nice and warm to sit. But yeah, it's nice in the sun. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Look at all of those babies. That is good. Now that I've got all those crabs, I'm going to make up another couple of traces so that I've got the maximum. Put probably half crabs on and half fish baits. Crabs are a great winter Kontiki bait because you don't catch spiky dogfish on them, but you will still catch snapper and lemonfish, and you very rarely catch a carpet shark on them as well. So excellent choice of bait, and they stay on the hook very, very well. You can tie them on. I don't bother, they stay on fine without tying them on. a really good hole just here. Might have to go and throw a rod in there later. Maybe a sunset rod, see if there's a snapper lurking around. So this is a spot that we come quite often to camp and fish with the Kontiki. One of the main reasons is because it's nice and sheltered down here from this easterly wind, or the southeasterly or the northerly. There's a trough that runs along in front. It's not great for surf casting, but sometimes this hole gets good. In here there's this nice big hole at the moment, and there's a big rip going out there, so that's as good as any place on the beach to fish at the moment with a rod. But out here with the Kontiki, we've done a 14-minute set on this one, and I'll put that out to 20 minutes on the next one. But it's coming up to high tide. We'll pull it in, and then I'll probably put my bait rod just out here in this trough, see if we can get some yellow eye mullet or some kawai for future sets. And then once the tide turns, put the Kontiki out again, and I reckon I'll chuck the rod in that hole at sunset, see if we can find a big moocher cruising around in there. That's the plan anyway. See how it pans out. Right, the old Kontiki's been out there about an hour now, so we'll go and pull it in and see what we got. Quite a lot of current. This line is really heavy, so I've just got it coming in slow. Pretty common in the winter if you're filled up with carpet sharks or something like that it's heavy. So hopefully that's not the case. A lot of weight there. Hey, check out the size of this. Oh, it's a massive big 7-giller. Look how blimmin' big he is. He's too heavy for me to drag up. Alright mate, let's get this out. Just put him back, because holy crap, don't really need anything that big. The size of him. get him back in the water. Whoa. He's got sharp teeth, so you need to be a little bit careful. He looks pretty tired though. Yeah, mate. You gonna swim? Not back this way. Other way. Hopefully he swims the right way. That was exciting. He's off over there somewhere now, swimming around. Man. Looks like there's plenty of spiky dogs around. Another one there. Watch out for these little spines on the buggers. Now that is target species. The old rig or lemon fish. Caught on a crab. Beautiful eating those. Whoop. Something much bigger than him. No wonder the line was heavy. A big 7-giller and now this big grey boy. Wow. A few big sharks around, eh? Look at the teeth on him. Alright. Got this guy back as well. Jeepers. A bit friskier, this guy. There he goes. Got another target species, another lemon shark. You beauty. Beautiful fish, aren't they? Here is the carpet shark. There you go. Ugly thing. There we go, that's our catch all cleaned up. 2 rig or lemon fish, ready for the bin. If you've tried lemon fish, tried catching it, and you didn't like it and you thought it tasted like ammonia, bleed it first. Bleed it as soon as you catch it, and then trunk it, and then in the bin. That was a pretty successful set. Just sharks, 100% sharks. We got that one big 7-giller, one big grey shark, but 2 good lemon fish, so that's pretty good for the winter. We did get 6 spiky dogfish and a carpet shark in that, which we threw back. Sometimes that's just what happens in the winter. But yeah, those two real big ones. Hopefully there's not too many of those around. You're in danger of them biting through the main line. Lost 3 other traces as well that were bitten through, so there's a few big sharks around. I'm going to have a relax now. I'll tidy up my gear. I'll probably throw a rod out, see if we can catch some bait for the next set.